Welcome back, everybody, to Overreaction Monday. We're coming off a super hot Sunday with a lot of great games. Came close in a lot of them. As a Packer fan, I got a little scared there, even. So we're gonna jump into today's overreaction, and we're gonna talk about the Eagles after their win against the Vikings. And our question is, and our overreaction is, are the Eagles pretenders? Are they not who everybody thinks they are, and are they not who they think they are? Okay, so we're gonna get into it. If you guys enjoy this video, though, make sure you hit that like button along the way. All right. But the Eagles, that their offense actually looked pretty good this week. There's been a lot of critiques about them. The rushing has not gotten fits, so there's a lot to critique there. But the passing game looked pretty damn good. Jalen Hurts was 19 for 23 through three TDs for 326. Devontae Smith caught 9 for 183 and a touchdown. AJ Brown 4 catches, 121 yards and 2 TDs. I hope he's not going to be crying after this game. We'll see what cryptic tweet he puts out there, though. But
Did you hear him after he scored his first touchdown?
no, I didn't.
No, he said something explicit after his first touchdown, like,
Oh.
don't count me out, something like that. I didn't get to hear the whole thing because they cut out real quick, but yeah, he had some attitude.
Okay. So the question is, are they pretenders? I'm going to go ahead and say that I don't think they are pretenders. I do think they are a very good team. I think they are one of the better teams in the NFC and in the NFL overall. Do I think they're like they think they're on the very top? I think if you take out the tush push, which they're constantly cheating on, they're very much a mediocre team. But with the current rules in the NFL right now, I do think they are a very good team. They are hard to stop. If they are in a 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 situation, you might as well give them a first down because it's almost impossible to stop. I did like this. I love the Vikings' new way. They put somebody laying down.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued to see how that works long term against them. But I'm going to say that they are not pretenders. But take out the tush push, and they are a bad team.
So what makes a tush push a cheating play?
It's because it's a false start almost every single play.
Well,
the guard's getting off early.
The Eagles tackle, their right tackle, has been false starting since the day he was born. Sure. It's just it doesn't get called. I don't understand why. I know there's like a grace half second, but that's just ridiculous nowadays. There's even an AJ Brown touchdown this past game that should not have counted because their right guard was a whole second before the ball was even snapped and nothing was called. It's kind of ridiculous. But it is what it is. Feeding off of you, that was a bold statement, Reed, and you might want to call protection because saying anything negative about the Philadelphia Eagles, you're going to get some hating fans coming at you and probably threatening your life. I'm just saying. You just gotta be careful, and that's why I'm going to say that absolutely I do think they're pretenders. Yeah. Boom. You call me a hater. Call me what it is. I'm not a hater, actually. I think Sirianni's actually growing on me. It's kind of weird. Never liked the guy, but this season, he's okay. Not too bad. But what I'm going to say here is when you ask people who do you think is going to go to the Super Bowl, right? Basically asking who's the best team in the AFC, who's the best team in the NFC, 9 out of 10 of those guys are going to say Philadelphia Eagles without a doubt. Right, in the NFC. They're a strong team. They have a great record. But let's dive into the games, right? Week 1, we got us scared because we thought the Cowboys were actually good. Yes, they had a great game this past week. They had 44-plus points. They looked amazing. Thank you, Dak Prescott, for giving me 30 points of fantasy football. I have 7 injured players, so I really needed that. So thank you very much. But going back to the first game, to now, all but one of those games were a one-score game, right? The one game that wasn't a one-score game was against the New York Giants on Thursday Night Football, where they got blown out 17-34. That was the only one that was not a one-score game. Dallas Cowboys 20-24, Kansas City Chiefs 20-17. Rams 26-33, Buccaneers 31-25. They're so close within each other that, yes, I know a lot of teams this season are one-score game away from having a totally different record. The Niners are one of them. The Arizona Cardinals are one of them. The Green Bay Packers are, aside from the first 2 games, are one of them. It's just like, hey, I understand, but I'm not going to put the Philadelphia Eagles at this pedestal where they're like the juggernaut of the NFC, right? I think little by little they're getting exposed. I don't like how they don't have a passing game. And yes, you could come out and say, "Oh, obviously you don't know AJ Brown had 2 touchdowns and Devontae Smith had a record, whatever." No, he had what 23 passing attempts. They don't pass the ball. And that's what I don't get, because yes, they have Saquon Barkley in the backfield. They actually have a buttload of running backs that could do the job, but they're neglecting, Dallas Goedert, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Jawan Dotson. You have studs out there that it makes a clear night and day difference in a game, just like this past Sunday, that when you actually utilize those wide receivers, good things happen and you look like a unstoppable team. Because just like you said, Reed, if they want to be cheat, right, they could just go out, do tush push, just run tush push, run tush push. It is what it is, right? It has been banned. It's still okay in the NFL. But I will say they are one of the better teams, probably I guess the top so far, but it's not far off of the NFC. We got to give them credit where credit's due. They're a very good team, very strong, very hard to beat. But like I said, I don't have them on that pedestal, nor do I have any team in the AFC on that high of a pedestal.
Yeah, I definitely think that when come playoffs, I think this team's not built to win all the way. We'll see how every team looks at the end of the season, because that definitely changes the landscape. The way you play in week 5, week 7 is not how you play in week 17, 18. Those are 2 different teams. We'll see how they turn up. But right now, I don't think that they are built to actually win in the playoffs. They win a couple games, but they're not going into the Super Bowl, in my opinion, with how they're playing right now. And before you come at my Packers, I don't think the Packers, how they're playing, we're going to win in the playoffs.
Dude, total flip. First 2 games of the season, I'm like, these guys are unstoppable.
We're not talking about it.
They're unstoppable. What? How did they get this good?
We just haven't come ready, all right? Well, if we come ready like we came in those first 2 weeks, we'll be okay. But that's neither here and there. Let's stay focused on the video.
Which I was going to say, moving on, I will say a true test for the Philadelphia Eagles will be next week, where they're playing at home against the New York Giants once again. Yeah, they just played them 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
At it again with the New York Giants. Let's see how that game goes. They're going to have home field advantage. Are the Giants going to dominate like they did last time? Is Scatterboo going to totally spank Jalen Hurts all game long? We'll see. But that's going to be a true testament to show how strong one of these 2 teams are, because I'm not counting out the New York Giants. I think they've been playing pretty decent. They're a scrappy team. I appreciate that. But the Eagles, like I said, I think they play to the level of their opponent, if that makes sense.
No. That's very well said. So definitely be looking at that next week. It's going to be a 12 o'clock game. Will Jackson Dart, the franchise quarterback of the Giants, be able to stop the Eagles again? But yeah, let us know down in the comments. Are the Eagles pretenders? Are they for real? Are they legit? Are they Super Bowl bound again? Let us know down in the comments. We don't think so. Let us know down in the comments, though. If you guys enjoyed this video, as I said at the beginning, hit that like button. It helps us out so much. Hitting that sub button helps you just stay tuned to everything NSP and helps us so much. All right, so hit that sub button, and then tonight we'll be live for the Bucks and the Lions game. So make sure you guys hang out with us then. It's gonna be a great time. Me and Vincent will be live 6 o'clock. Come hang out with us all game. And until then, keep on grinding.